Early mornings, feels like the week has just begun. Proving they're better, Saturday calls behind the sun. Clock out from the same old crowd. Look down the old life and beautiful. And shout, we're ready, so get loud from sunset. The sunrise, my heart will never die. Dancing makes me like a joy. Calling from the dance floor. Flying since we sleep in feelings I never known before. Till the morning, track the light. Let this feelings take flight. Now I'm singing like, no, 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 no. Let's party. Let's start the sun and the sea. Call your names on the marquee. Reaching electric dreams. Let's rock with me.
Hello. Hi. Hello, hello. It's me. I am back. I am back with yet another funny haha stream. Lamau. Lol. Ugh. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little low energy today. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's fine though. It's fine. We ball. We ball. If you hear anything in the background, it's my family. Just in case. Anyway, where's my pin? Okay, there we are. Hi. Hello. Oh, brother, dude. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. But like, yesterday, after I finished playing freaking Deltarune, I was so tired. I fell asleep like a baby a few hours after. Like after I was on. It was I don't know, like I still want to be there like 2 or 3 a.m. or something like that, but like I fell asleep so quickly, which is something that doesn't actually happens. So, you know. Okay, you're getting banned. I don't know what that is. How do we time people out again? Oh, okay, here we go. 10 minutes. You're off. Bye-bye. Don't do that. Anyway. That's Lightning McQueen. I don't care. That's disrespectful and you shouldn't be putting copy-pasted shit on my fucking chat if you don't want to get banned, bruh. Anyway. Low energy stream today. Don't expect me to be super like animated. It is also like almost 7 p.m. Some of my family members are visiting and they are being kind of annoying. Well, not annoying, but like loud, and that bothers me because I'm a hermit. So we're gonna focus on what we came here to do today. And what we came here to do today, something that I told you guys that I was gonna be doing. A few days ago I told you actually. I am going to be doing a art advice stream. I'm gonna be doing an art advice stream, and what does that mean? You might be asking yourself, what does that mean? What that means, I'm gonna be drawing something, and while I draw that something, I'm gonna be giving you guys like an explanation of what my process is and stuff, you know? Very simple. I'm just searching for maybe like some music to put. I'm thinking some deltarune, just like the entirety of the deltarune OST perhaps. Well, I see the entirety of it, but it's like not that much, and you know what I mean. Hi, hi, hello, welcome. Wait as I search for good music to put in the background. Oh, actually, you know what I could play? Yesterday, I was listening to. I was listening to like someone made the entirety of the Undertale OST, but in like the sound font of Pokemon Pokemon Black and White 2, and I thought that sounded pretty nice. So we're gonna be using that, and it's 2 hours long. We should be fine. We should be fine. Well, if it fucking loads properly. Oh my god, Firefox. Alright. Alright, my skibbities. Alright. Oh shit. Okay. Let me just make this a little bit louder. Are we ready for the funny haha stream? Chat. Are we ready for the funny haha stream where I go over my art process? Yes. Yes. I'm gonna be taking that as a yes. Yay! School emoji, yay! Alright. Okay, here we are. Hi, hello. Hello, this is the canvas we're gonna be working on today. Usually I just have like a designated doodle canvas where I draw most of the stuff I post. But today, because you know, it's kind of like a tutorial day or whatever, and I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be using this canvas that I made specifically for this. Yay! You can't see. I will say you can't see because of the way I have the Clip Studio window showing. You can't see where I have like my layers and stuff. I usually, just for reference, if you're interested in knowing, I usually don't use that more than like 6 or 7 layers per drawing. When at least for like when I'm painting characters and stuff. Otherwise, I don't really care about layers that much. But you know. Okay, what the hell? What is it? Can this play louder? Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway. Hello to the people joining, by the way. Hello. Welcome. I just started, so don't get like upset, or if you think you're late, you're not. Let me just find the brush. Oh my god, dude! Oh, me when Clip Studio is laggy as fuck. Me when I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. It's fine. I just have to wait for it to be normal again. This happens every time I try to change brushes, bruh. Anyway, so this is a brush that I use for sketching. I thought, since we played deltarune yesterday, maybe I could draw something deltarune related. Yay! Congrats on making it to the start of a stream. Yippee! I thought we could draw maybe something deltarune related, and because I don't draw her often, I was thinking maybe I could draw Susie. I'm not very good at drawing Susie, so you'll have to bear with me while I figure out how to draw her. I was thinking maybe doing like something kind of like simple, silly dragon creature. She's adorable. Just something simple. You going for that like 3/4 like freaking pose head thing angle, because I'm boring. Susie. Okay, that's looking good. I'm really gonna be focusing on my like coloring process. This term is an art tutorial. I mean, it can be anything you really want, honestly. If you wanna just ask me stuff about specifics, I'll try to go into detail about it. Oh, the music is loud now. What the fuck? I'll try to go into specifics about it. But oh fuck. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah. The thing is, I'm not a teacher, right? I'm not a teacher. But people were asking me about how I do my colors and stuff the other day, and I was like, why don't I make a stream about that? I need an excuse to stream more often anyway. Kendra, Susie, liar! Help. No, it's true, it's true. I don't know how to draw Susie. Or at least I never draw her, I don't know. I need to draw more deltarune stuff. To be fair, I never draw deltarune stuff. Now the thing is, do I want to do like overworld Susie or do I want to do dark world Susie? And what is she doing exactly? Like, why is she doing like that smirk? What is she looking at? What is she doing? This is why I need to plan my drawings before actually drawing. I don't know, let's say this is overworld or dark world. I don't know, you guys decide for me. Is this gonna be overworld Susie or dark world Susie? Type 1 in chat if you want to see me draw overworld Susie, and type 2 if you want to see me draw dark world. I'm such a good streamer, guys. I'm such a good streamer. Would be more interesting? True. Give this man a true. Actually, you know what? Frig it. I had an idea for Dark World, for doing Dark World, but I think I'm gonna have to do myself a little grid in the ground for this. Bro, what the fuck is up with the music? I swear to God. Anyway, if you guys, you know what? Frig it. If you guys can't hear me correctly, just let me know. Bruh, like, I don't know at this point. I don't know what to do with the friggin' music. Okay. So this is what we're working with. Yay. Sometimes the chat doesn't auto-scroll and it's weird. I'm out of jail, don't do that again. Or I am going to ban you permanently. Just so you know. Oh my god, bro. You hear me perfectly? Awesome sauce. Anyway. Bro, why is chat not out just scrolling? This is evil and fucked up. This is evil and fucked up. It was Lightning McQueen from Cars. Well, I don't like when people put that stuff in my chat anyway. So don't do it again, Lamau. Can the chat stop doing that? Oh my goodness. Oh god. Krilling myself. Anyway. Poses are a little tricky. Me when I struggle. Oh god. I don't know. Let's just go with this. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry about that. parental interruption might happen again. If you give me a second, actually, I'm gonna close my door correctly. Okay, we're back for real this time. We're actually back. Oh, you know, just parents being parents. Oh, they were asking me if I wanted to eat something. She's looking very smug indeed. She ate Toriel's chalk specifically. Why? Why? Actually, I may have to change that a little bit. Hold on, I don't like. I think this is better. Yeah. Why is she looking so smug? Maybe she's just happy to be here. Maybe she's not being smug about anything. She's just happy. We will never know. Oh, actually, you know what? Frig it. Oh my god. Okay, frig it. This is gonna be like a double feature. We're gonna have Susie, and then we're gonna have Lancer. Which I might have to find references for because I never draw Lancer either. Oh god. He's so tiny. Tiny beautiful ball of sunshine he is. My beloved. I wish we got to see more of them. I need to see more of them. It's very important that I see more of them, actually. Maybe I could make a background for you? Oh. Hello. Thank you for the kisses from Brazil. Lancer, my boy, he deserves more. He does. Of Lancer or Susie. I want to see both. I want to see more of both. I want to see more of them as a duo. We barely saw them like much on chapter 1, and then on chapter 2 he was like he was like pretty much absent in chapter 2, and considering that thing Ralsei said about Dark World inhabitants being unable to be in other Dark Worlds, I don't think we're gonna see much of him in the next few chapters either. So, woohoo! Bad for me, I guess. I don't know, this is the field. The field, yes, field. Of hopes and dreams, and these are the trees and the stuff. Pretty nice, pretty simple, pretty, I don't know, I wanted to draw a background, I never get to draw backgrounds. I think probably should make it a little smaller for perspective purposes or whatever. Fit more into that stupid little grid I made. He became stone, he did. Oh boy. Maybe draw some more trees over here. And I think that should be fine. Wouldn't make too much sense if I try adding more stuff since they're gonna be covering like half of this anyway. Rules card get more screen time than Lancer. It's true. Oh my god. This is fucked up. Toby Till we fucks in town, you better give my Bowie Lancer more screen time next chapter or I am going to find you. Alright. So what I would be needing now, it's a reference of how her outfit looks and a reference for Lancer in general because I don't know how to draw him. So I'm gonna be searching that on my phone because my laptop it's a bit laggy when I'm streaming. So yeah, okay, hold on. Susie deltarune. Wow. Crazy stuff. Actually, I might do the forest rather than the field because the forest colors are a little easier to differentiate from like Susie's color palette in the Dark World. I guess by that logic I could also maybe do like I could maybe do Cyber World, but I don't wanna. Chris, where the hell are we? Why do you say it like if it's still not a relevant meme in the community? Remember when? No, it's still a thing. Delta Traveler's whole premise is based on the fucking Chris. Where the fuck are we? Okay, wait, hold on. She doesn't have the spiky thing, sir. My bad. It's funny because I saw the memes, but I was not in the fandom when it was happening, so I missed most of it, I think. Okay. Drawing in perspective is not fun. I don't know why I decided to do this like this. I guess because I want you guys to think I'm cool. That's okay. People make mistakes, you know? I never draw in perspective. Why am I doing this? It'll be fine. Surely, right? Like, it's gonna be fine. Hold on. I got it. Oh fuck. I got it the M. Who is the M in me? What the freak? We don't think you can get any more cool than this? Oh my god, guys, please. You're so nice. Please. Okay. Wait, actually, I don't know if that was like meant to be a compliment or no. Never mind. Wallpaper. This arm is gonna go over here. And she also has... I never understood if like this section of her jacket, is that meant to be like this is supposed to just be like that, or she has like a double, she has double spikes. Yeah, should look more of... I guess she's meant to have like double spikes. Should be fine. That was meant to be a compliment. Okay, thank you for clarifying. I'm not very good with tone, I guess. Alright. I'm not gonna redraw the face because I honestly think it's perfect. I just need to resize it a little bit. Just gonna move this over here. Oh shit, I deleted the wrong layer. I'm stupid. Oh fuck, okay. Wow. And now her head I think should be like this big. Probably a bit more like that. Change the angle of the neck because I just realized it's wrong. Oh shit, okay, there we go. Better. Okay, hey, like that. It needs to be, I think it's the body. The body needs adjustments to be made. Wow. Maybe it's the angle. I don't know. Something's deeply wrong here, and I'm going to fix it. I seem to understand what the problem is. Because really this is fine. Okay, so here's the background. Me after committing an insert apple thing here, meme what? Lamau. Oh god. Maybe I should have made like a sketch before the stream. I don't like showing my sketching process, bro. It's terrible. But I'm here now. I have to commit. Yes. And I will commit a crime. Maybe I should just restart the sketch from the start. Maybe that's what I need to do, I think. That will fix all my problems. But I want to try finishing this one first. Because, wow. Surprise. Actually, did you guys know that sometimes in order to make cool and awesome sauce pieces of art, you need to restart the whole fucking drawing? I know it's tedious, but it works. I'm gonna save this one, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna make a new one using the background as a base. Sketching on digital sucks. It does. But, you know, it's what I have. Thinking maybe like this. Okay, wait, actually, hold on. I'm gonna draw the boxes first, actually. This time maybe Lancer the smug face. How about I explode? Maybe approach it from a different angle. Keeping the same vibe, kinda, but like maybe more goofy, maybe less cool, maybe more goofy because they, you know, they're goofy guys. Wow. Alright. Ooh, sketching, my worst enemy. Sketching is fun when I don't feel pressured to do it, I guess. Not that you guys are pressure me to do anything, but, you know, streaming makes everything harder all the time. Maybe, actually, had an idea. Maybe she is facing like to this direction. She's being like very, I don't know. She feels very confident. Okay, maybe instead of doing this leg, maybe this one's the one that's going like to the front. Oh, and they are walking. Okay, they are walking. Sorry, it's just being silly. Oh, they are so silly, chat. They are so silly. I wish I could draw more. It's all about having patience, and you know, you don't need to draw every day. You just need to practice stuff that you don't know. Actually, I'm thinking, right? It's not that I dislike. It's not that I dislike any of these, but maybe I should like make the background a little more what's the word? Make the canvas a little wider. Something like this, perhaps. Like that? Oh fuck. Something like this, I think. I'm thinking. And make the background bigger. And maybe add more trees over here, just, you know, move this. Oh yeah, that's good. Maybe, oh, maybe here I could add like a tree. Okay, there we go. It looks very messy right now. It's gonna be fine. But alright, we're cooking. I like this. I like this a lot more than the first sketch, actually. Not that the first sketch is bad, but I feel like this one has a lot more personality already. Even though it's like very much more messy. Let me save this file real quick, because I haven't saved anything, by the way. I haven't saved anything yet. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Here. The Zuzi and Lanzer. Gonna search up those references. Mainly I think for the forest, just to be sure. Okay, so forest. Here, what is it? Shade Umbra 999. Thank you for the follow. Okay, wait, this is the forest. Okay, so then what I was searching for, Scarlet Forest, deltarune, hold on. Okay, then how did the field look like? They are pretty similar, I guess. They are part of like the same place. I mean, the field is cute. I personally like the Scarlet Forest more. So I think we're gonna go with the Scarlet Forest for this drawing. Yay. And I guess now we focus on, you know, cleaning up the sketch of these guys. Yay. Okay, just... Hold on. Still need to stare at the Susie sprite real quick again. Drian, I guess. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hi. Lancer gives me the I eat crayons vibe. He does. He probably does, honestly. Have you seen that guy? He's like 12. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, it's over here. You know, for a moment today, while I was doing other stuff, I low-key forgot that I wanted to stream. And I was about not to. But I ended up doing it, so yay. So... okay. It's kinda like... okay. This goes like this, and this goes like that. Yay. Maybe I should draw deltarune characters more often. Susie has a tail, I'm pretty sure. Canonically, it was confirmed by Noelle. I should draw Noelle and Chris. I never draw them. Maybe I could sketch them after I'm done with this one. Alright. I will say I do want to draw more deltarune characters since, well, you know, chapters 3 and 4 are coming up soon. I'm excited. And I like these characters. Yay. Very, very simple, very nice, very cutesy. Oh, my Shayla. Oh, wait, the arm. The arm. Deltarune is indeed not tomorrow, actually. Okay, there we go. It's really funny whenever I think about it, like the fact that Deltarune came out when I was, what, 12? 11? Something like that. And now I'm like a full ass, like grown woman. Well, woman, whatever. Whatever the fuck I am. Here, this, that. Alright. Okay, so that's Susie's sketch. Now it's time for Lancers. Yay. So let me find a reference for Lancer real quick. Deltarune. Oh, the scrunkly. Oh, it's the scrunkly chat. with his cute little cheeks. And his dumb little face. I like drawing goofy characters like this, honestly. Oh, just a reminder, you can't say Pluie in chat. Fundus banned the term Pluie from chat. He also banned the word skibidi, I think. Because the other day, there were a lot of people being really annoying. So, yeah. I'm gonna change the angle of the face actually. Amogus is not banned. Okay. Alright. And he has the giant freaking, thing, yes. No, the other way, actually. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's just a baby. How old is Lancer meant to be actually? Is it like confirmed? Bro, they are so ceiling coded. I know that phrase is like a meme, but they are low-key. Gonna move them. Alright, there we go. We have our sketch chat. Yay, we have our beautiful sketch. Now it comes my least favorite part ever. Line art. That was pretty fast actually. I thought it was gonna take me longer to finish a sketch. Give him a big lollipop. I will give him a big lollipop. It's fine though because my line art, I allow myself to get messy with line art when it's like for backgrounds. We will be fine. It's probably an age somewhere, but I hate kind of him as being like 9 to 12 all the fun and the rest. Yeah. No, I mean Chris, Susie, and Noelle, and pretty every character that's in like Chris's class. 15, 16 at least. Maybe, no, yeah, 15, 16, something like that. Lancer gives me like younger cousin, which is like, I'd say 10 to 12. Then Azriel, and I guess Daz by that matter, if we ever see her. Probably like 19, 20 or something like that, college age, I guess, if you want. And Ralsei, I'm not sure, probably also young. Maybe like a year older than Chris and Susie. Maybe like instead of 15, 16, they are like 17. 16, 17 or something. In college because the family is clearly planning around it for the first time. Yeah. It's so unrealistic for a 15-year-old. Susie should be carrying around at least 3 babes. Stop. Gosh. Okay, hold on. Scarlet Forest. Right. I mean, I have drawn the Scarlet Forest before. Should be fine. If I just... Actually, hold on. Just to make sure that I am drawing this how I want it to look like. There we go. Oh my god. Countdown in Prisma Plaza. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, hold on. This, you know, deltarune tomorrow. Deltarune tomorrow. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'm currently doing deltarune fan art, actually. Funny enough. Just gonna keep it simple and stuff. Over here, gotta clean this up. I know we joke around deltarune being tomorrow a lot, but I'm actually dreading the day when it's actually tomorrow. I'm terrified. I know it's gonna happen eventually, and that terrifies me. The passage of time is scary because then we're gonna look back to like this era of the fandom in like, I don't know, a few years, and we're all gonna be like, haha, hey guys, remember when all of you used to say deltarune tomorrow? Haha, good times. And then we're all gonna circle back to that when deltarune releases a new chapter again. Everybody always asks when is deltarune, but no one ever asks how is deltarune. That is true. It's so sad. I know I'm doing line art for the trees and stuff, but I'm gonna end up completely ignoring it, probably. Add Gaster, I will. It's probably not in the way you're expecting. Alright. Well, also, why are you backseating my art? I'm sorry, but like, that's so funny. You're like, add this. No, wait, add that, bro. Are you the one drawing? My bad. The dreadful character that starts with P. I am not adding the P word. I'm not adding the P word. Why would you want me to do that? That's a little fucked up. Alright. Pretty simple, pretty simple background and stuff. Probably not gonna add much else aside from like, you know, this, because it is meant to be like full of like grass and stuff. Other random British person. that is very specific. I'll give you that. Who would the random British person be? I don't know British people. Daco? Hell? Oh my god. Sure, why the hell? What the hell, man? I'm gonna ask Daco to the deltarune fanart. I'm gonna take the screenshot of that video where he's screaming December to the top of his lungs. December, December, December. Bro. Hey yo, you can't say that. That's crazy. Helpless theory. Oh my god. The brain rot consumes all of you. Hold on, just. Alright. Hello! Hi, I said hi, hola, hi! Wow. I'm still EB. My bad, chat. The actual tutorial part of the quote-unquote tutorial stream will start when I start coloring, because I actually kind of understand what I'm doing there. I'm just giving you guys a heads up. It's very nice, yes. Actually, you guys want me to send the playlist in chat? Well, the video, not the playlist. It has really nice variants of the music. Alright, here you go. Oh, actually, you know, while I work on this, since I'm not gonna start giving like coloring advice until later, I saw today that the upper hand, you know, the deltarune hanging came out today, and I was thinking it would be fun to check it out actually. Well, wait for deltarune and stuff. I don't know the context. I just know that I had to draw the suck guy for under event art. Like I had to draw that guy one time for promo art once. I'm pretty sure, or I had to sketch him to see how he would look in promo art. That's all I know, and of course, well, like the trailer I saw of it, not much else. Yeah, it's Metal Crusher. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. Over here. Right. Folds in clothes. Important faults. Oh. Banger alert. Oh, hi, my, I don't know, skibidi. I feel like calling you Pookie feels wrong, which is weird because I call most of my friends Pookie Shinix. Maybe it's because you're evil and fucked up. Hi, Phoenix. Hi. Are you ready, Shinix? Are you ready to watch the Minecraft movie in 2 weeks? Jewelry? Okay. It's gonna be so big. Hi, Shinix, the creator of Undertale Red and Yellow. Bro, they be full naming you now. Oh, wait. Minecraft movie gonna be so ass. Oh, it's gonna be so ass. It's gonna be so ass. We are gonna be meet up, like me and Shinix. We're gonna meet up IRL and we're gonna watch it. It's gonna be peak. I mean, the worst purchase of my life for the occasion? What do you mean? For the occasion? You're not talking about the tickets. Wait, are you talking about the tickets? Or did you actually buy something? Oh god. Oh my god, I was scared. What did you do? You'll see, what do you mean? Oh god. Oh my god. What did you buy? You silly goober. I'm scared. What do you mean I should be? Shinix, I just want you to remember that my dad is probably gonna be taking me to the cinema, or like to go get you, depending on how you decide to arrive and stuff. So whatever it is, please please try to make a good impression. On this depends the trust my parents have about my online life. We are getting Minecraft movie before GTA 6. This is true. In Undertale Red and Yellow, when Cloverfruit meets you, they gotta say, I am Clover. Hello, I am Clover. Oh god. Kara is that one girl in the trailer that's like, oh, this can't be real or some shit, and has the British accent. That's Kara. I am remember your genocides. Oh my god. I wanted to know we're also gonna be watching it in like Spanish. Like the Spanish dub of the movie. Which I think is gonna make the experience like 10 times worse. You mean better? Of course, better. And I must be excellent in like. What do you mean? How do you accidentally make that? Okay, I guess it's not that hard. It's just like what? Chlorine? Like, you know, cleaning supplies and shit? I don't think the microwave is gonna be streamed in my country. When Shinix bought the entries, we realized that the entire fucking like building for it, well, not the building for like, but like the theater, the seats. You know, you have like the section where you can see the seats. They were all fucking empty for like the second day of the premiere week. And I don't know if it's because we're buying them like a week before. Well, not a week, a couple of weeks before. But it would be so funny if we actually just arrive to the cinema and it's fucking empty. Like nobody gives a fuck about Minecraft. Oh god. Yeah, if that theater is fucking empty, I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard. Are you evil? Hi, Alex. Oh my god, I don't have your VIP, Alex. If the oh yeah, the cinema is gonna be empty, it'll be fucking like composing. No, if the cinema is empty when we're going to see that movie, it's gonna be the funniest day of my life. It's literally gonna be the highlight of my 2025. It's the most populated game of all time. I'm just guessing. All of the seats were empty mainly because it's like too fucking weak. Who the fuck buys the tickets for a movie 2 weeks prior to like actually going to see it? We just did it because, I don't know, because we're insane, I guess. I keep saying we, but Shinix bought it for me. I didn't do shit. I will pay you one day, Shinix, trust. When I become a really popular VTuber with a lot of followers, I will pay you. Oh, by the way, I guess this is a good reminder to all of you watching. Do you see that funny little goal, follower goal on the top of the screen? Yeah, you know it says Sansune Miku over there. You know why it says that? Because when I get to 600 followers, I am going to be drawing Sans dressed as Hatsune Miku. Perhaps I'll draw Papyrus Teto. Pay him with ice cream. I'll pay him with ice cream and a kiss in the forehead. Oh shit, my chair. That's funny. Anyway, back to this. I'm getting too distracted actually. Sansune Miku. I forgot this song was in the game. Okay, to be fair, I think most people want to forget that So Sorry is in the game. Good. Since my beautiful wife, yes. Talking with your beautiful wife. Oh, Alex, after I'm done with this stream, and I go do a few little things for the secret project that should be coming out soon. I will draw your funny haha thing that you asked me to draw. Tee. Oh hi pandas. Well, if it isn't my two favorite dog people watching the stream right now, hello. Oh my god, all of my favorite skibidi oomphs are here. I'm so happy. I woke up this morning with an idea for an animation. What's going on, my skibidis? Send him to the race chamber and skibidi his Ohio with the phantom packs. I'm gonna phantom tax your skibidi if you keep this up. Wow. Best song in the entire game. What playlist music is this? It's Undertale OST, but in the sound font of Pokemon Black and White 2. False long elevator exists. I'm gonna kill. No, I can't say that here on the stream. Oh my god. Jill took acid and tried drawing something. What? Why do you guys want to poison me? That's not cool. You shouldn't do that. Otherwise, someone's supposed to keep drawing bangers. Like this one, for example. Minecraft. In Minecraft, of course, of course. Bro! Yo, Prisma, you're being a little weird, guy. I'm not gonna lie, dude. You're being a little weird. You're being a little sus right now. Pandas, I just realized we followed Jewel by a year apart. No way. That's funny. I actually don't know when Fonda started following me. He has probably been following me for longer than that, to be fair. Being tired is not an excuse to be weird. I'm sorry. My bad. It's exactly a year apart, that's funny. Been following since May of last year? Wow. You guys have been following me for a while, haven't you? Oh, thank you, Alex. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. So, okay, being totally honest, right? My cousin came to visit today and stuff. So right now I can hear her and my mom gossiping, like on the other room, right? They are sharing chisme, and I wanna tune in the chisme, and I feel bad because I'm driving right now. How am I supposed to enjoy this track? There's no electric guitar. Oh my god, it's not breakcore enough. Quite literally. I would too. It's not like I can hear some of it and it sounds really fucking good. So I'm like, kiss me. Give me stream key, I'll take over trust. I unironically would, but you know, I wanna be nice. Oh, bye, Phoenix. Bye. Bye. You know what I'm very upset about? In Undertale Red and Yellow, there's not a single object. There's not a single object. Not a single healing item named Cocoa Powder. This is so fucked up. Oh. Oh yeah, can we not joke about drugs, please? Bro, dude, you're being weird as fuck. Yeah, better leave. Found this guy. No one was on the Leonard anyway. Oh god, I'm so excited. Coloring coloring, wait for me. I wanna see Clover on a wonderful date with their edgy God. I want to draw more cocoa powder. I haven't drawn them in a bit. I have plans for UV tail cocoa powder. I do trust. Maybe I was thinking of making like a little side comic about them. Was it Sirius the Bun in this guy? Yes. I don't know, bro. Some people, I've noticed some people get a little parasocial whenever I start joking about something. I don't like when people do that. I would appreciate it if you guys can learn to read the fucking room. My bad. You make them kiss. Pay me on Ko-Fi and I'll make them kiss. Oh, hello. Hello, Bar. Yeah. No, I don't like when people do like, I don't know, weird. I don't like when people make jokes about me. Like, in like a literal sense about me as a person. When it's stuff like, oh my god, Jewel, you're so skibbity sigma or something. It's like, okay, but when people make jokes about like, oh my god, what if Jewel did something? Or something like that, it's weird. How can I enjoy this music if there's no awesome time? What? What does that mean? Oh, chat. Happy to announce the sketch, the line art is finished. Dragon Ball Z character? Oh, I don't watch Dragon Ball. I have never watched Dragon Ball. I should probably watch it. Oh. Wow. And I'm stretching. Wow. Oh, okay. Oh, my Shayla's just gonna color them in pretty quickly. Just don't like. Oh, long elevator. Huh. Sigh, Shinix missed long elevator. This is so sad. And I don't understand what the comment meant. You don't know that edit? I don't know what edit you're talking about. Is it like a meme? Alright. Gonna put this in a folder. Oh, my bad. Now, background. Gotta make it more vibrant. Undertale is going to be 71 years old one day. Have you guys ever thought about that? How much until the first video game becomes 100 years old? Could have a distinct enough style to not be called what? That's funny. Oh, sorry. Minecraft. Oh fuck, okay. Alright. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. The time between Undertale and the creation of video games will be shorter than the present day and the creation of Undertale. Ooh. 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 Why would you say that? Ooh. Wonder when will the last error in fanart be drawn? You know, sometimes I think about the fact that one day there's gonna be a last interaction to anything I've ever created, and that'll be the last time anyone ever sees that, ever. It's a fun. It's definitely an interesting thing to think about. has definitely not given me any crisis before. Trust. Cocoa batteries forever, Lamau. So we can feel all together, yay! One day, when I am like in my mid 40s or something, I'm gonna look back at the time where I used to draw funny haha ships, and the fact that, you know, shipping was like a thing, I guess. Fun little thoughts to have. We need to think about the present. Well, I would like to think that part of living in the we don't need to think about the present. We have to leave the present and think about the future. And then sometimes remember what we learned from the past as well. You know, one day there's going to be one day I'm gonna post my last post, and you guys will never know about me ever again. Wow, these are definitely fun thoughts to have in the middle of the night. Ah, today is a gift. That's why it's called a present. That's cute. We're still friends until we are really old, and you have to deal with my ass with dementia and move from drinking tea and eating empanadas to me asking who are you again. Are you emo? Hell. Why are you emo, Fundus? Anyway, I don't care much about the background here, honestly. I wanna focus all of my artistic ability and power on the funny haha characters that I'm gonna be drawing. Anyway, Sans the skeleton. Oh my god, I love this guy. Yes. Yay. Who needs an existential crisis when you have Undertale? When it's Megalovania, like, I'm pretty sure it's like right at the end of the playlist. Why are you... Girls, girls, stop fighting, please. Okay. So you'll notice, right, going a little bit into what the stream was originally supposed to be about. You can see that something that I learned recently that I've been trying to apply into my art is that to use like more how do you call this, color contrast, like hue contrast instead of like value. Wait, no, the other way around. Wait, what was value? What was hue? Hue was like this, and then value was this. I've been trying to use that more, basically, like switching from color to color instead of like from value of the same color. I think both are important things to learn how to manage and stuff. It's all part of the learning, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But versus the scratchy lines, this is by okay. Okay, hold on. Let me grab, because I sent the link to my friend earlier. So let me grab the link from there. The same person also made the same brush that I use for coloring and stuff. So let me find it. Copy, no, copy. Copy link. Wait, I just got it. Here, and did you send me the brush too? I'm gonna put it in chat. This is the brush for the scratchy lines that I am doing right now. So pretty. You are welcome. I hope you enjoy it. Yay. There's two of them actually. You have like this one that's like 5 lines, and then you have another one that's like 10. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Here and here, very bright colors, very pretty, very cutesy. Yippee. Just gonna adding a little bit of like to blend, I guess, and then in this one I can add this color. And do the same thing, and wow, it looks so much better now. Now for the trees, the base of the trees is actually like pretty dark. So let me get that quick. Bum, bum. For the trees in the back though, I think I'm gonna do like a little gradient. Like this color. Oh fuck. Okay, here. Welcome to the Goober Chamber. Yes, welcome to the Goober Chamber. Hope you enjoy your stay. And for the trees themselves, how do they look again? Let me just check. Okay, they are kind of like this. Good. Okay. I'm not gonna focus so much on the trunks of like the trees and stuff. We're trying to keep it simple because I haven't even started coloring the actual characters yet. Here, just gonna use some purple for this part, and maybe some blue over here. And like this in the middle. Like that. And just, oh fuck, just paint over it. It's all about color picking. Color picking is my best friend. Color picking is my savior. Ah, beautiful. When... Okay, since when does Chris has haplophobia though? Is that a canon thing? Since when is that a canon thing? This is the first time I hear about this, actually. Like he goes up and hugs them in the chapter 1 flower shop. I mean, but he does that because Chris is his child. Repeat that again. Hey, I don't know. Hey phobia. I don't know. Since when does Chris has that actually? I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean he has it doesn't mean he has that phobia though. Oh wait, did I say he? Oh, my bad. They, you know what I mean. Because I also don't like hugs. No, don't cancel me, please. 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 Please, don't cancel me, please. No, not to the chambers. Please, Chad. Please, I'm nice, I promise. No. Worst nightmare playing, I'm crying, yeah. My worst nightmare being cancelled on twitter.com. No, don't cancel me, please. Please. I won't do it again. I will do it again, probably. I won't do it again. No, stop, don't cancel me. I have a family to feed. I'm gonna be in the thick of it. No. Something and I watched with hours, my money flew out of my PayPal account. This is no. Alex, no. How did this happen? Alex, what the hell? You are too silly. Okay, actually, I usually don't. I'm not like a big fan of your worst nightmare, but this goes hard. I like this version of it. If anything, the money should be taken since the 22nd, but the 29th, that's crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna do much to the trees right now. You'll see why in a second. No. This. I was thinking of making it like a starry sky. They don't really show how the sky looks in this world. So maybe you could get a little creative with it. Here. No, wait, actually, here. I love imagining the sky sort of glitchy square type stuff going on night sky. Oh yeah, Dark Girls? Yeah. I like to think it's like... You know, actually, now that I think about it, I want to imagine it's kind of like... Did you guys saw the concept art they posted a few months ago? Of The Void? Or whatever it was. Yeah, the kind of like... how do you call this? The kind of thing, whatever is going on that happens in the credit scenes, post-credit scenes of Under Event, not The Void, huh? I could do something like that. Undervent stuff. Ah, Undervent. Oh god, okay. There we go. No, why is it so big, bro? Easy. Because literally everyone on Twitter, like last month, it was. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun working on it. Here. No. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty, actually. Oh. I didn't care for Undertale pacifists. Nobody asked. My bad. My bad. me just look at my reference real quick. Okay. Now, line art, right? We don't care about line art. We're gonna make another layer on top of that. And I'm gonna render the trees over it because I think that looks cooler. ADHD, Yoshi? I don't know. Hi, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Oh god, what happened there? Hold on. There. I like this brush because it like kind of like changes value, like hues a little bit as you're like using it. Weren't you also saying you love Gino killing papyrus? Oh yeah, it was that same person, Lama. What are you, like 14? My bad. My bad. I'm not mean, I swear, chat. I'm not a meanie. But when you say stuff like that, like I'm gonna make fun of you because it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. You sound like you wanna kind of like get attention. It's like, what do you want me to say? Okay, sure. Sure, okay, we get it. You're edgy. My bad. Honestly, I think my favorite route is probably neutral. There's something so bittersweet about neutral. And specifically this song, you know? Oh, it's already looking so much better. Out, what were you talking about? Columbus, something about making fun of someone's edgy tone? Yeah, pretty much. I just think that sometimes people say stuff, but the way they come across is kind of like edgy and stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way. I'm sorry I don't have much to say it outside of like random little things here and there. This is looking fine though. I really enjoy this. Yeah, I'm glad. I didn't think my actions on the internet had consequences, Lamau. Oh gosh, oh golly. Yep, alright. And now I changed the color of the line art. Maybe like a blue, something like this, I think. Should work. And put that in hard light. Oh, there we go, okay. Should probably add something, hold on. Alright. Then we take this, they go over here, I use this, use that, use this. Put the same like, I'm not sure, I'll say probably, no. Difference? No. Hard light? Could be. hard light, grab maybe like this one. No, too many. I really like adding like this little like texture thingy to my drawings and stuff. It differentiates it from the main like character art. I think it adds a lot to it. Love the way we're hatching thing on the tray, you know, because it looks yummy. It does. I like doing it a lot. And now I grab the other one I was using, this one. Just add some more stars in here. Oh, actually, where's my other brush? Pretty sure this one is like a default brush as well. It's really good for this kind of stuff. Just adding like little sparkles and stuff. Make it less bright, and yeah, probably I wanna see if I can change the... I actually like how it looks when it's this vibrant actually. I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now. There's not much I like to change here. The fun part is going to be trying to make it so that Susie and Lancer pop out more. That's going to be a bit of a challenge, I'd say. Unless I add another layer maybe over here and use this blue. No, wait. Use this blue. Put it like in this. No. This. Make it a little less vibrant. We'll see if I need to use them. For now, let's focus on coloring these guys. Mike, hello. Just let me look at Susie. Highlights to the edges of them. Oh yeah, I always do that. What do you mean? Perspective. Any tips on perspective? I might have something that might help you with perspective and shapes, like stuff in general. If you give me a second, need to find a canvas that I have, which is also one of the ones that I use to sketch usually. Perspective. Hold on, it's opening, it's loading. Should be here any second now. There we go. Okay, so this is where I usually like dawdle and stuff. So I think it's here. Yes. These are studies I was doing a couple of weeks ago. They are studies in shapes, 3D figures and stuff. This is helpful because it helps you like figure out how volume and the way you draw certain objects and stuff helps you with perspective and to make everything look more 3D in general. So for example, you can kind of understand this is supposed to be like a cone, but it's in perspective, so it's like looking at you from this angle, like this angle. And then you have shapes like this, right? You can understand that they are in a 3D space because of the shadows and the contrast they're in. and most of them are pretty failed, I'd say, especially this one. I didn't finish this page. I like this one. It's fun to study this kind of stuff. I should do it more often. And just generally trying to like try out different poses to learn how the body is meant to look in different angles. That also helps a lot with perspective, I'd say. Anyway, back to this. Oh gosh, I do have to say I'm like yawning and stuff sometimes, but I'm not tired. I just started my day pretty late. Okay, I'm gonna start with Lunter actually. Okay. Okay. For the white, I'm gonna use like a light blue. Oh well, I'm glad that helped you somehow. It's just what I used to learn myself. So alright. Here, gonna make this darker. Yep, darker. Or something. As you can probably tell by now, I really like using vibrant colors, which is fun, but if you don't know how to treat them, you're gonna make someone have a seizure. How do you render? I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that in a second. Rendering is actually my favorite part of drawing in general. Alright. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I could probably use this as like the thumbnail for the deltarune stream from the other day. I mean, from yesterday, I guess, but you know what I mean. Blue tongue, yeah. It's a canon thing, what do you mean? For Susie, it's like a light pink. Oh, I just realized the mistake. So, alright, and then her hair is like... It is, yes. Is this program Clip Studio? Yes, it's Clip Studio Paint X, actually. For coloring, I prefer using the lasso tool because it's easier for me to like fill in everything and not leave any mistakes. Oh, music's a bit loud? Okay, sorry. My bad. I hope that's better. I hope that's better. Oh. Is this copy of Clip Studio Paint legal? For the sake of everything, I guess I will say that yes, it's legal. But if you were hypothetically asking me, and I had to reply with a no, I would probably say no. Anyway. Hypothetically, of course, it's not like I spent 2 hours of my life searching for a copy of this program in very legal places. Her skin might be a little too pink. I don't know. I think it's fine though. I'll see. Could you hypothetically tell me where to get one of these legal copies? I am so sorry, I do not remember. I do not remember. Because a friend was helping me with that. And he was the one that found it. Of course it's official copy. A friend hypothetically helped, yes. A friend hypothetically helped. Yeah, hypothetically you will have to probably try finding a legal copy by yourself. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm using a pen. I'm using a screen tablet. It's a Huion Canvas 12. Not like the oldest, not like the most recent model or anything. I got this 2 years, almost 3 years ago, on sale online for like $200, I think. This is, unironically, this tablet is probably the most expensive thing I own. Maybe with my laptop. If anything ever happened to it, I think I would cry. Alright, here. For the pants, what color do we need to use for the pants? Oh, okay. Here. Here. Okay, coolio. Lamau. Honestly, I think already, because of the way I painted the background, it's popping a little. But I want it to pop out more. So we will be working on that. Rendering is going to come in clutch for this drawing, trust. Alright. Now the yellow. I'm locked in for listening. Oh boy. Heck yeah. I will give a disclaimer. I'm gonna give a disclaimer already. I am not very good at explaining myself sometimes, and I am definitely not a teacher. So if you have any questions regarding how I do certain things, ask. Alright. Hold on. Almost there. Oh fuck, wrong color. Lamau. Watch and learn, kid lesson kind of lessons. Yes, I guess. I mean the bot, I'm gonna save the bot to my YouTube channel, like the YouTube channel that I made specifically for saving the bots. How do you make that thing with your arm that makes the drawing look so good? How do you do that thing with your arm? What thing with the arm? What? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, okay. Bye, Alex. Bye. Oh my god, is that? Shut up. Shut up. Stop. This is not Snake Snag. Gotta make them a little smaller. Alright, there we go. On the punch card, this is not Undertale. Alright. So this is the part where things are gonna get tricky. The general color palette and vibes of this whole drawing, they are pretty. They have the background in general. The background in general, I think the drawing in general, it has a very cold, like a more cold leaning color palette. So I was thinking that for the lighting, I can try and make it look more warm. Or wait, actually, never mind. Scratch that. For the shadow, for like the fuck, how do you call this? But I could make it like this color maybe, and figure out from there. There's pinks and stuff, so it does balance out when cool stuff, right? Or does pink go both ways? Depends on the type of pink you're using, I guess. I'm thinking, usually for this type of color palettes, because it has a lot of like pink going on, I can try like kind of like neutralizing it with a green and put that on like hard light and figure out from there. How do you get things to properly contrast with each other and make it pop? The easiest way, the easiest way, in my opinion, to do that with a drawing like this, for example, is to add highlights in the borders of the characters, or well, in the thing that you want to pop. Usually, like a good thing to like, I'd say, right? Again, I'm not like a professional or anything, but for example, I don't know, let's say you want people to look at this place. You want people to look at this place. So you put like that over there. And it's, you know, that already is making contrast because it's like a bright pink dot in the middle of a blue background. So since they are like here, and this is meant to be like, you know, since this is pink, then we can use this blue, for example, for the shadows. This is too dark, actually. I'm going with like a lighter one. And let's say the light source is going to come from like the middle. Actually, no. Let's say the light source is going to come from here. Whatever there is there that is bringing light to that specific side. And we are just going to put our funny haha little shadows over here. And then we're gonna start figuring out from there how do we want this to like look that like. Yay. Where the light hits first, basically brightest parts of a piece, yeah. Will you do more streams like this? It depends on the reception of this one. If you guys want me to do more stuff like this, I could try. I'm just not very good at it. We're already like 2 hours in, that's crazy. Now, you might be wondering, why is the light coming from here? I don't know. Like a coming leaning art style, I don't know. Oh. Oh, I see. Maybe I could make one about how I do comics or how I like do certain things. I'm not sure how that would work. Again, I'm very not good at this. I think you're better than you give yourself credit for. I know that I can do nice things. The thing is, I am not a professional, and I'm not good at explaining myself. Maybe when I do the Discord server, I could make like a channel dedicated to like stream specific stuff. So like I don't know, maybe I could do like a stream reviewing you guys' like art or something. But I don't know how I feel about reviewing people's art. Again, I am not a professional. I will feel terrible doing that, actually. Man, I do need to work on making that Discord server, actually. Well, you see almond milk. Your problem is right there. You just stated you're too insecure. You need to stop being insecure about your art or you will never improve it because you're too insecure about it. Feedback is like one of the main ways you'll ever get to know what you're doing wrong and why you're not improving. Self-critique is important, but being criticized by other people is also important when you're learning. And I think that is something that applies to a lot of different crafts, I guess. Alright, so we have like the main, like the base, like flat shadows. They are almost done. Just need to like finish it over here. Alright. So scared to share my art? Oh. Is your art illegal? What does that mean? Help. Alright. Okay. So here's the first thing. After I finish applying like the cell shading, I guess, if you will, I usually try finding whatever layer mode accommodates more to the style that I'm going for in like the tone of the drawing. But usually I almost always use hard light and adjust the opacity of it. In this case, I'm not so sure how well this color specifically works, so I'm gonna change it for like a cyan, something like that. I think that works better. And then I make a layer on top of that one. And that's where I actually start coloring stuff. Yay. Use the brush that I always use for stuff. So just take this and I start adding like mid-tones, I guess, kind of like that. What happened? My screen just sort of pauses, or was this that me? I have no idea. Everything seems fine in my side. And for the outside, I like using like kind of like the opposite side of the color wheel and add those for contrast and all. Sometimes I'll change the hue and the value a little bit. And color pick. Color picking, my beloved, saves me every time. How do you pick colors for your shading? Okay, well, I usually just go based from what I'm already using for like the base, like shadow, I guess, which is like this layer, the one that I just did, and then in the layer that I'm doing now, I just go adding in the colors that I think look best based on what I already used there. And it's a little like trial and error and stuff. It's not perfect, it's not meant to be perfect. It's just, you gotta trust the process and hope that, you know, your already pre-existent knowledge is enough to help you understand what you're doing, in a way. And color where you think you might be right and stuff. Cool. Alright, over here. Blue, bada bida bada bada badi badi bad bada bida bada. You know, deepen the shadows that were already there as well, especially in the hair. The hair is I like how I render hair. It's just I like, because the hair, right? The highlighting the hair, I think, is the most important part of like coloring hair. Is just doing the highlights. And stuff like this. Undying. Yes. It's so good. I love this remix. Then do color picking, my beloved, adjusting if you feel like it's not what you were looking for, and keep going. Yay. And just adding more and more until you're satisfied with how it's looking. It kind of sounds like a I don't know, like a cooking tutorial. What does the Sansune Miku bar about? Are you gonna draw Miku as Sansa's Miku? I'm gonna draw Sansa's Miku when I get to 600 followers, and I'll draw Sansune Miku. Well, I am glad that you guys enjoy this type of content. It's not, again, not something I usually do. I mean, streaming is not something I usually do either way. But anyway. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Yippee. Alright, here. Oh, sounds. Here. Megalovania. Ooh. The Pope. Why the Pope? What does the Pope have to do with Sun's Undertale? It's all coming together. It is. Yes, sir. What does the Pope have to do with Sun's Undertale? That's what I'm asking. Alright, here we go. It's all coming together, Chad. And now, what I like doing is also grabbing like more saturated sometimes, in some cases, version of the color of like the skin, test it around a little bit and stuff, and then add it kind of like this. Where's your light source? Oh my god. Alright, also. Because the color, you know, everything, supposedly, I heard one time that everything is reflective. So, I also like picking like part of the colors from the other things in the drawing and stuff, and using that as like my how do you call this? Fuck, I don't know. But I hope you get what I mean anyway. And that's the Undertale OST. And now I gotta pick up what's gonna be playing next. I don't wanna listen to one shots. I I could listen to... What could I listen to actually? The entirety of the deltarune OST, I guess, makes sense. Listen to the UTY OST. I could do that, but since we are drawing deltarune, it just makes sense that we listen to the whole deltarune now. Ooh, spooky. Oh, good night. Thank you for passing by. Okay, let's continue with the funny haha. Yay. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do this, chat. I'm gonna finish Susie, and then I'm gonna go finish Lancer after stream because I am getting hungry, and it is 9 p.m. But hopefully, by watching me do Susie, you'll kind of get like the hang of it, I guess. This is not a tutorial exactly, it's just like me kind of like giving you guys advice, or like, well, you know, you can take what I do as advice on how I do everything. Right there. It's already looking pretty nice, I think. I wanna eat your colors. Don't eat my colors. How will I color stuff if I don't have my colors? What the fuck? Don't do that. Here. Stay silly, chat. Where do you find inspiration for poses? I don't know, actually. I usually make them just based on whatever I'm feeling at the moment and the stuff that I have already learned from doing like how do you call this? This thing, how is it called? So, okay, a good way to learn how to do interesting poses is by doing studies of poses. Specifically, something I recommend is you try out doing studies of figure studies, I think. Is it figure studies? Or line, oh fuck, oh, how do you call this? Hold on, it's in the tip of my tongue, bruh. Freak, I forgot. But you know, it's all about studying different poses. I recommend you try watching videos about dynamic character posing. There's a lot of those online. You can find them just by searching up, like, I don't know, how to draw more dynamic poses and stuff like that. Usually you'll get a video, preferably of someone like who actually knows what they're doing, going over how they practice doing more dynamic stuff. But it's all about the gesture. Oh, that's the word that I was searching. Gesture studies, very important. The gesture is kind of like what you're trying to convey with the pose that you're trying to draw. in a way, and that's very important when you wanna like do more like dynamic character posing. No, not jester. Jester. Like the jest, you know? Like this. Jester. No, not caster. Not caster. You silly. There, you got it. I recommend you watch videos on that as well as composition. Composition is a big thing too when it comes to like doing dynamic character poses, because for example, if you want to like integrate that drawing of that character into like a background, it's important to know how to compose it, the scene that you're trying to like create, I guess. Here. Why is the music pausing so much? God. I'm just gonna find like a playlist with like the whole music. Give me a second. Oh my god. Legend. Okay, yeah, it was right here. Yes. Yeah, okay, here we are. Caster would be good practice. He does speaking hands, the hardest part to draw. Would you believe me if I tell you that hands are actually not that hard to draw? Alright. And now for highlights, I think we're going with like a pink. Maybe add a little more of this color over here. Oh, hold on. Lately, I've been struggling way more with feet. Yes, feet are way harder to draw than hands, in my opinion. It's something I barely even draw at all because of that reason. Are you self-taught? Yeah, pretty much. I never saw art classes outside of like, you know, like the mandatory ones at school, which are pretty ass if you ask me. It's more like crafts than arts. Everything I've learned out of my own search. Oh, goodbye. Oh yeah, full character sheets might be hated. Art in school is such a poor subject that I just watch movies. The teacher did not care. Yeah, most of the teachers in art classes don't care, to be fair. Like, of course there are ones that do. Like the last one I had, they cared a lot about teaching the subject, but you know, people didn't really care about learning about like art history or anything like that, so... Alright, there we go. Now this color sucks ass, so we're gonna change that for this one actually. And then we're gonna go over here. It's all about changing the hues and the values. Trust. They add a little counter light, I'd say. And you know, blend it as best as you can. So it's not like super weird to just have that there. And then this is supposed to be gold, I'm guessing, kind of. So let's use a very strong highlight. Something like this. Oh, that's looking very nice. Maybe add something in the center of it? Like this. So it has more depth, I guess. And to that, you just add until you think it looks good enough. And blend it a little bit so it's not like too much of like a contrast, I guess. And there you go. And that's how I usually paint gold stuff. Or anything metallic, for that matter. Oh, they say probably change this a little bit so it fits more with the general color palette of that. And there you go. Oh, it's all about the small little things. Also, something I didn't really went over, but I would like to add as well. When you draw expressions, facial expressions, don't be afraid to exaggerate them. Obviously here it's a little more cartoony because Susie in general is a very cartoony character, so I think that fits. But if you want to emphasize an emotion pretty like strong, a strong emotion, I recommend don't be afraid to stretch the face of the character and draw the expression like a very goofy expression. Like, I don't know, honestly, I think I haven't watched One Piece, but I think something that they do really well is the expressions. They look goofy as fuck sometimes, but they convey the emotion perfectly. Most of the time, at least. I haven't really watched the show, I've only watched screenshots of it. Also, before you ask again, the light source is coming from this direction. I don't know where, but there's something in here, okay? Trust. I'm so glad as an animator I don't have to put as much effort to a single frame. Damn. I've just started animating recently. Some of my latest streams were about me going my animations. I had to stop though because it was killing my computer. Streaming and animating at the same time, not a good idea. Oh, girl kisser. Oh my god, a girl kisser. Hi. Thank you for the follow. Ah, yes. Highlights and stuff, my beloved. on my completely legal animation software, which is actually just Clip Studio Paint. I animate on Clip Studio Paint. When I am coloring like pants or just pieces of cloth that have a lot of like folds, I also try to like add in even more if possible. I think that helps adding more like dimension, I guess, to it. Even if there's not like line art in them, I just add it. It looks good most of the time. And also I like adding the funny haha lines. I have a couple of brushes that I use for this. This one I like actually. I started using this one today. This one I like because it adds like a bit of a pop, I guess, to it. The texture is nice. Guys, we need to make a bunch of alt accounts so we get Sansuna Miku. No, I don't want you guys to make alt accounts for Sansuna Miku. I want you guys to get Sansuna Miku in the most legal way, I guess. I could say, I guess. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Gotta fix the stuffy here probably. Hey, I'm not a criminal. I simply have to do certain things sometimes to get things going my way. And by that, I mean searching in very legal sites to get the programs that I need to make art. You know? I'm actually not quite sure how to color this bit. I think I'll just wing it until I think it looks fine enough. Like that, I think. It doesn't pop, but I don't really want it to pop, to be fair. And if I want to make it pop a little, then alright. Here we go. What is the program that you use again? I use Clip Studio Paint. Clip Studio Paint for both, specifically Clip Studio Paint X, which is the one that has the animation features. Because I animate here. Oh wait, what am I doing? Of course, I forgot this brush exists. Oh, whoever ever say that using airbrush is bad, I remember that being like a popular thing. People would say that airbrush is like bad and you shouldn't use it. They were wrong, by the way. Whoever said that, they were wrong. And airbrush is pretty useful. actually. Anyway, we're almost done with Susie actually. And it's still kind of early, I guess. I think I can try finishing up Lancer. Lancer may be a little bit trickier because his color scheme, you know, blends in more with the background, with the blue of the background, but we can fix that easily. Now, we do need to add some highlights, but I'm gonna do that in another layer. Any characters I ship in deltarune? Not really. I used to ship Chris and Ralsei when I was younger. I don't really do that anymore. Okay, for highlights I just start using like a brighter color than the base color. And then depending on how that looks, I'll add another color in specific areas. But specifically here, you know, because Susie's color scheme is pink, I can just use a brighter version of a pink. Alright. So that, pretty nice. Oh. Like that. And maybe I'll add in like a little yellow in specific bits like that for highlighting, make it pop out a little more and stuff. I think that's looking nice. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe like a brighter version or like a more saturated version of the normal skin color, I guess, to use as like, I don't know how to call it. Fuck. I'm so bad at this, my bad. Oh, of course, and the teeth. Probably add some of the color here. Fix that a little bit. Oh yeah, cool. Coolio. And there is supposed to be spikes on the other armbar. Yeah, but we can add that later if necessary. I don't want to focus too much on that. Highlights for the folding and stuff. Oh yeah, that's looking nice. Soundtracks are shorter than Undertale's. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is also like an unfinished game, so we'll probably, you know, Toby's probably saving the like the longer soundtrack pieces for the future chapters. Oh boy. smaller actually. Oh, okay, hold on. Here. Nice. Hey, leave Susie and her teeth alone. Yellowish teeth are more common than white teeth and actually stronger than white teeth. I don't know if I trust that information, but if it's true, then I guess that's a fun fact. Oh fuck, okay. Alright, so with that, minus a few little details, I'd say Susie is finished. Oh, fuck, okay. Ooh, my back. I have been drawing for 2 hours, almost 3. Which means, ooh, yeah. Oh boy. I'd say I should probably go take a break and eat. But maybe, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let me check. 23, 24, that's Monday. Okay, because I need to work on stuff. How about on the 25th? Right? On the 25th, I do another stream continuing this drawing. And that way I can like finish up rendering Lancer and also maybe dawdle some extra stuff. And you know, finish the drawing in general. And I can give you guys more advice and stuff. Yeah? That sound good? Coolio. And that way I can also get a few days to rest up and rest up from streaming and, you know, do other stuff. I'm gonna post the whip of this on Twitter though, because I really like how it's looking and I want people to see. But for now, I think I'm gonna be ending up the stream. I'm gonna be wrapping it up. I'm gonna be wrapping up the stream and we'll continue with this drawing in the next one. So let me check. Is anybody streaming right now? Are any of my oomfies streaming on Twitch right now that I can raid maybe? Oh fuck. That's loud. Stop. I'm a hater. Okay, I guess no one. Oh well. Huh. Ooh. I'm just looking at like my recommended bar and I just saw someone streaming Undertale Red and Yellow. No, wait, not Red and Yellow, fuck. Undertale Yellow. I think it's like their first time playing as well. Oh, and they are a VTuber. Interesting. Should I give them a raid? I don't know, I never raid anyone. Anyway, I'm gonna be wrapping up for tonight. I'm very EP. You could, I could, but I am EP. Alright, I'll see you guys on the 25th on Tuesday, Thursday, I don't know, 25th of March. We will be doing another stream continuing this drawing. Have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.